The City of Aransas Pass has completed its first annual 2018 Customer Service Survey. This also serves as a post-hurricane survey. It was sent to virtually every household in the city, about 3,000. The survey also was posted online for citizens to fill out and return. The return rate was over 12%, which is a good number and one which allows us to get a good reading from citizens on city issues. There were 26 questions, with 94% of the questions being answered and 6% were left blank. A major purpose for this first annual survey is to measure what people think of the various city services. The numbers from the survey will be measured against next year's survey as well as subsequent years. The city will be using the survey to improve weaknesses and build on the strong points. The answers were tabulated by the city's IT department. To the questions, how would you describe the city as a place to live? 57% said it was excellent to good, 31% said fair, and 12% said poor. This is a good number, but it needs to be improved. When asked, how do you rate the overall quality of services provided by the city? 51% said good to excellent, 37% said fair, and 12% said poor. 94% of those responding said they were treated courteously in their last contact with the city, and 6% said they were treated poorly. An important question for the survey was, how would you rate the overall appearance of the city? 27% said good to excellent, while 73% said fair to poor. Of that 73%, 38% said poor. Clearly, this is an area in need of improvement. Although there are some beautiful areas of town that have made magazine covers, other areas are in need of strong code enforcement. Speaking of code enforcement, when asked how important is code enforcement, 95% of those responding said code enforcement is important to the city. That is an unusually high number in support of a strong code enforcement. It is interesting to note how people feel Conn Brown Harbor should be developed. 77% said it should be developed with residential, retail, and fishing opportunities. The 120 acres of Conn Brown are the last developed waterfront public lands on the South Texas Coastal Bend area. A $5 million grant has been received from EDA to build new roads at Conn Brown with an adjacent 6-mile bike and walking path. Most citizens responding did not have experience with obtaining building permits and inspections, but those who did said their experience was 32% excellent to good, 17% said fair, and 7% said poor. 39% said their experience with animal control was excellent to good, while 15% said fair, and 9% said poor. 58% have a good to excellent opinion of the fire department, while 3% said fair and 3% said poor. Most people have had no contact with the fire department, so they have no opinion. The highest rated department in the city when it comes to city services is the police department. 73% said it is good to excellent, 4% said poor, and 6% said fair. The city's sewer service ranked fairly well. 57% said it was good to excellent, 15% said fair, and 8% said poor. On the other hand, a lot of work is needed on the stormwater drainage system. 57% said it was fair to poor, and of that number, 32% are calling it poor. 28% said the stormwater drainage issue is good to excellent. Steps are being planned for fiscal year 2019 to address this long-neglected problem. The available solutions will need to involve citizens. Citizens have a very high positive opinion of regular trash pickup. 80% said it was good to excellent, 12% said fair, and 3% said poor. But street maintenance is another matter. 76% said it was fair to poor, with 45% of that number responding with poor. 19% said good to excellent. Yet citizens say they have a high opinion of the city's system for paying utility bills. 67% say that city service is good to excellent. 21% said fair, and 10% said poor. Steps are being taken to bring downtown back. However, as of this moment, 58% of the citizens responding are saying downtown Aransas Pass is fair to poor and in need of help, and 39% report downtown as good to excellent. Residents have a strong positive opinion of the Civic Center, the library, and the Aquatic Center. Even though it was substantially damaged by Hurricane Harvey, 60% say it is good to excellent. 61% said the library is good to excellent, and 51% say the Aquatic Center is good to excellent, even though it also was extensively damaged by Harvey. The 2018 Post-Hurricane Survey concluded with the question, how safe do you feel living in Aransas Pass? 64% said excellent to good, and 34% said fair to poor, and of that number, 11% said poor. The first annual customer service survey will be used as a baseline against which future surveys will be measured. A goal is to use the survey to improve the weaknesses and build on the strong points.